AI. At the moment, AI is completely dominating all of our news sources and all of our news outlets at the moment. From Facebook to Instagram to Twitter to just news you would see on the TV, AI is constantly being talked about, and the amount it's being talked about is growing rampantly. I'm making this video today to answer the question, can AI in its current state replace casters for esports? Now, what gives me the credentials to make this video and talk about casting and commentating for esports? And to that, I'd say I am not only a professional caster for Green Flag TV, a YouTube channel, but I also cast here at Ball State University for our esports program. I probably have about 250 to 300 hours casting across multiple game titles, including iRacing, League of Legends, Valorant, Rocket League, and Overwatch. And the two games I chose today to give to AI are actually going to be League of Legends and iRacing. That's because both of these games, you have a top-down view the entire time, and I think that will give AI the best chance to give us a good in-depth detail and cast, rather than Valorant or Overwatch, where all you're seeing is a first-person point of view the entire time, and I think that's going to be a little bit more difficult for AI to handle. So let's get straight into the video. The first thing I did when I went to answer this question is I went to ChatGPT. I said, ChatGPT, give me the best AI tool that I can use for this video. I told it what I wanted to do. I told it what I was looking to get out of it, and it gave me this website called Medeo. So simply what I did, I went to Medeo. I found one of my clips from YouTube. I put it into Medeo, and I said, okay, give me a high energy cast to match the energy happening in this clip. The clip I picked was one where you had really, really good battles between multiple different trucks, and there was a really big crash at the end of the clip. I thought this would be a perfect clip for AI to really encapsulate some energy, and I was really hoping for it to really give me a lot of hype and energy. Energy is a word I'm going to stress a lot here, because when a caster or a commentator shows energy, the listener snaps in, and you're really able to grasp the attention. So I really stress to the AI, energy is super, super important. But let's take a look at what it gave me.
4 laps to go, and this battle for the lead is absolutely ferocious. Elliot Conda and Mateo Mitchell running side by side through the turns. These trucks are inches apart at racing speed. This is razor-thin racing. One miscalculation here, and it could all end in disaster. The pressure is mounting with every corner. Mitchell diving to the inside. Conda's defending hard. They're making contact, bumper to bumper through the straightaway. Neither driver willing to give an inch. Oh, this is getting dangerously close. The aggression level is off the charts. 3 laps remaining, and tempers are flaring. Trouble. Trouble. Oh no, they're wrecking. Contact. Trucks spinning. Oh my goodness. Multiple trucks involved. This is a massive incident. Caution is out. Devastating. What a heartbreaking end to such brilliant racing. One moment you're fighting for the win. The next, you're in a massive pileup.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm honestly laughing at some of the parts because it was just hilariously bad. It's kind of funny. Let's take a look at what me and my co-caster did in the moment. Remember, this was improv live. We didn't have preparation time like the AI might have had or anything like that. This was literally just off the dome, straight up, completely live. The first voice you hear will be mine, and the second voice you hear will be that of Nolan J. Rempel, who ChatGPT itself said was a top 5 English commentator. Let's take a look at that. Fresher, quicker, newer tires. The likes of Zane Bailey and Elliot Kandra, both of them are looking for this lead, looking for this race win. Bailey now down the inside of Jacob Malone, but Kandra's giving Malone a big push down the front straight. Is this the move that Kandra can now find? Around the outside of Bailey they go. He's now gotten around the outside of Malone. They're 3 wide coming off of 2. Kandra might have just pushed his way into second place. He did. He might have pushed his way into the lead.
3 wide for the lead. Kandra's able to hold it ahead of Zane Bailey. 4 wide for third behind. Zane Bailey almost into the door of Elliot Kandra. He does catch the door of Kandra. Up the racetrack, Kandra's around the top 3. Crash. 4 wide, and they're wrecking down the front straightaway. Duda's involved. Bailey's involved, and it's carnage on the front. And most of the top 4 cleaned out in just 10 seconds. seconds.
Wow. I mean, the difference is just absolutely astounding. Not only knowledge of the cars, knowledge of the drivers. AI, matter of fact, got the drivers' names wrong in its video, but also just the overall energy and the overall analysis that humans are able to add to the context and the cast that AI just simply isn't able to in its current state. Okay, so maybe iRacing isn't cut out for AI. Let's try a different game. Let's go to League of Legends now, where you have a top-down perspective the entire time, and AI will have more to look at and more to talk about when it's actually making the clips. Let's do this. And for this, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask it for the best way to do this. Not the best AI platform, but the best way to go about using only AI tools to watch a clip and then give me a voiceover. And this time, ChatGPT did tell me something different. It said to use a voice-to-text speech like 11 Labs and feed it a prompt that it made up. I said, okay, fair enough. Instead of only using one AI source to analyze and then give a voiceover, let's split up the resources. And I think this is smart. Let's have ChatGPT give me a script to then feed into 11 Labs to give me a voiceover. That way, maybe ChatGPT is better at making a script, 11 Labs is better at giving me a voiceover, and we're divvying up the resources, and hopefully we can have a better result this time. And well, as you're about to see, that really didn't come true. Let's take a look at what ChatGPT and 11 Labs combined were able to come up with.
This is it. Final fight of the game. Everything comes down to this moment. Both teams posturing, vision being contested. One mistake decides everything. Wait, engage coming in. They've found the angle. Massive initiation. Backline already under pressure. Damage flying across the fight. Health bars melting. Carry is getting focused. Can they survive? Big cooldowns burned. This is chaos. But look at this turn. They're flipping the fight. One goes down. Two go down. This could be it. The front line is collapsing. There's no peel left. They're chasing. No hesitation. This is the end. Another pick. Another one. They're wiping them off the map. Only one left standing.
Yeah, still pretty bad. And I'm really disappointed in 11 Labs here because I specifically told it to give me an energy and hype cast. I even picked a casting person, I guess, as 11 Labs likes to describe it, that had energy as the first word in the description. And it's just lacking so much personality and lacking so much energy that it really hurts to listen to. But without further ado, let's take a look at what I was able to do live in the moment.
Oh, there goes the mid. The bot one's only alive for a little bit longer. It's going to be gone as well. Ball State looking to end the game. They have that cloud of soul buff. The paranoia comes out, but the engage just isn't there. X goes in the heroic entrance as well, but Ball State have an amazing kite. It's now their turn for attack. Alley Plane finds the first. Wombat may be able to find one as well. The Noxian Guillotine is too big from Jazz Goblin. Everybody is falling. It's only X left alive. He's not going to live it. Wombat Baby cleans up with the ace, and Ball State now, they're just going to be able to end it.
And yeah, I mean, besides a few stutters and even a voice crack at the end there, just 10 times better, absolutely. And you know, that's the one thing I'll give AI. It doesn't ever voice crack or stutter or trip up on its words, but we're humans at the end of the day. We're going to make a couple mistakes. And I mean, the energy difference and the analytical difference and also knowing the names of the ultimates being used is super beneficial. And all of these things, the AI just wasn't able to give me at the end of the day. So to answer the question, in its current state, can AI replace human casters and commentators for esports? The answer is a blatant no.